Hi guys, Nick the Roaming Intuitive here. I've been called to start the new year with doing the readings for all the zodiac signs. So if you want to know what Spirit wants you to know just to kickstart the year, we're going to do 3 cards. We're going to do from the Archangel's Power Tarot, the Romance Angels Oracle card, and we're going to finish off with a crystal affirmation card for you. So let's get straight into it. So we're going to start with the sign of Capricorn. Welcome, Capricorn. So what are your messages for today to start the year off? You've received the 6 of Michael, and it says, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. I love this for you. It's a great start to the year. This is indicating to me that all the work that you've put in for 2023, and we've all had that time to dig deep, dig into the past and release all those things that are holding us back and holding us down. This is acknowledging that for you. As you can see, he's sailing his ship not only up out of the rough waters, but into, like, it's coming out of the storm into the sunlight, which is an absolute great indication. For some of you, it may be that you're taking a cruise on the water, but also it can be that if you're looking to make a move, not necessarily a move like as in a living location, but moving jobs, moving like personal situations. I'm hearing situationship. So relationships could be changing, but you're making those moves out of that, the space that it's no longer serving you. So this is really good because said you are going out of the storm and into the sunlight. And for some of you, it could be that you are relocating for a job, or for somebody that you've met, I'm getting as well, or taking travel plans into action. Or if not, if you haven't done anything about traveling yet, they're asking you to start making some plans because I feel like it's just really good for your soul. So we'll get you now a Romance Angel card. Okay, so for you, receive heart-to-heart conversations. Honesty, discuss your feelings with each other. Now, this one I'm also getting for yourself. Be honest with yourself in regards to a situation. This is not necessarily also with a relationship as in love. This can be your relationship with yourself. How are you talking to yourself? Also, it can be related to family members around you. And just being very honest in what you want. I'm just sort of feeling like for some of you, you don't speak up enough. And a strong indication can be that your throat chakra, it's like if you're finding getting sore throats, getting like sort of lung infections, all that sort of thing a lot, that's your body screaming out to you that you need to actually start taking action in speaking up for yourself and self-empowering yourself. So it's a beautiful card for you. And your crystal affirmation for today is, you've got Cinnabar. I feel abundant in all aspects of my life. I am worthy of everything I desire. Absolutely, yes. The red there, very much about that grounding. The grounding there for you. Keep grounded to start the year. Also, for me, it feels like it's a matter of self-belief, believing that you should receive abundance in your life. And that's in all areas of your life. That's not necessarily in wealth. That's in health. That's in love. That's in everything, working abundance, whatever it is for you. Believe that you're worthy of it because you absolutely are. You've put in the hard work for 2023, and now it's time to reap the benefits of all the hard work that you've put in. So I hope you've enjoyed that, Capricorn. So we are now going to go on to the sign of Aquarius. So what do we have for you, Aquarius? Okay, Aquarius. You have received new beginnings. How fantastic is that? I love that. And the purple, very much that spiritual journey. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. This is very much relating back to the work of 2023 as well. And that is now allowing, because you can see there's all the mountains and everything here. These are all the obstacles that you've worked just, way through during this last year. And even prior to that for some of you, definitely. But Spirit's got your back now, and they're here, right? All that hard work's now about to pay off because we're going to start something new and amazing for you. So getting that with the 20 up the top there too, that can be very much about co-creation, collaboration with somebody else. For some of you, it's unions. I'm even getting, for some of you, could be a family reunion, which that'd be fantastic. Or reuniting with those that there's been sort of like a wedge or something between you. There's just going to be this time to heal and time to reconnect. Or for some of you, it is just a matter of that connection just long enough to heal and resolve something that's been just sitting there. So one of those things from the past that still needs addressing. So that's a really good thing for you to have. New beginnings is fantastic. It can be a bit scary, but know that it's for your best interest and best alignment. Now, your romance angel card, you have received, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. For some of you, this is a relationship that you are already in. It could be that you've been married for many years, but there's sort of like this, I'm feeling like this new level of connection with you and your partner. For some of you, I'm getting that you're friends with somebody. That friendship is about to develop into something else. I feel like for some of them, they've actually been holding back their feelings, or you've been holding back your feelings, and it's now time to make that connection with them, because you've got, like, I feel like there's like the little cupids there. So they're actually there to actually kick things along, is what I'm hearing with that. For some of you, this is somebody coming for 2024, but it'll be somebody that is of equal spiritual alignment to you, will respect you, and yeah, it'll just be a beautiful, I feel like a friendship that blossoms into something amazing. I've actually got a little cupid there up the back, ironically enough. And your crystal affirmation for start of this year, 2024, is Chalcedony. I hope I'm saying that right. Every decision I make is in the best interest of my own mental and physical health. Yes. So when making decisions, if something is not feeling right, let it go. If it feels fantastic, take the bull by the horns and go with it. So yeah, really take that time to feel into things around your life, whether it be love, whether it be work. It doesn't matter what aspect of life it is, even within yourself. If there's things you want to, you need to do the work on yourself, like for some of you, like bettering your health, your fitness, just the way you sort of, the diet that you've been having. For some of you, it's also just those internal thoughts and feelings about towards oneself. It's time for you to put them in a more healthier direction, pointing into that direction. So yeah, just everything that you decide moving forward, firstly, look at how it is best serving you. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed that, Aquarius. So now we're going on to Pisces. So what message do we have for Pisces today, Spirit? Okay, Pisces, you have received the Seven of Michael. So Seven of Michael, there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. With this card here, you can see here, there's actually two paths. There's this one here that's just like, this is a very well-worn path, but it's quite dull and dreary. And then you've got this beautiful sunlit path. There's lots of lush green abundance and everything in it. But it's not a path that's been utilized very much, and it's quite a windy path. So it sort of indicates to me that the journey could take a bit longer, but the outcome is going to be better than this other one. That, like, this is like something you just keep, it's like a path you're continually going down all the time. They're asking you now, maybe it's time to have a look at this path over here. Spirit's here, like at the crossroads with you. You're at this crossroads, and Spirit wants to actually help you move forward. So they're sort of saying, how about let's give this one a try. Yes, it will take a little bit longer. It'll take a lot more work. You've sort of got things you've got to break through there, so to wear that track down more, but it'll be well worth it in the end. The sun will shine, and it's got a lot of abundance attached to it. So that's a beautiful card to have. So with your romancing angel message for today, for Pisces, you have received honeymoon. So enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Now, so for some of you, this is somebody that you've met and you're in that honeymoon period. So enjoying those moments, because as things start to move on and life starts to form into, I'm hearing, like a norm, things will change. You'll start to find little irritants in each other, and they're usually the simplest things. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's just better to acknowledge that. But enjoying this time at the moment where you're in that honeymoon phase, where if you're being swept off your feet, or just that the feelings inside, of the feelings, you get the butterflies and the excitement and thinking about them all the time. Just enjoy that moment for now. Like, enjoy the now is what I'm really strongly getting with that one for you. For some of you that have had long-term relationships, I feel like for you it's a matter of looking at your partner with a new set of eyes, appreciating things about each other more. And I feel like for some of you, like, leading by example can help encourage them to sort of work on them contributing better to the relationship as well. For some of them, they're not really quite sure about how to deal with certain things, and maybe they just need you a little bit of guidance, in the sense of, I feel more so like leading by example. So that's beautiful. And for some of you, that if you're single, that's okay too. This is about seeing the beauty in the world around you. This one is very much about being in the present moment and just, enjoying what's around you, enjoying the nature around you, I'm hearing like stopping to smell the roses, just being a bit more present in your own life. So that's a beautiful card for you, Pisces. And your crystal affirmation for today, starting the 2024 year, you have malachite. That's such a beautiful one. That is very much that strength card. So everything I put out into the universe, I receive back ×3. I feel like it'd be more than ×3, but that's the card. Green is very much about that healing taking place, and just the healing in the heart. I very much feel like that for you. But yeah, just know that everything you put out, so every thought, everything you speak, what you're putting out there is what you're getting back. So if you're going out there and you're saying, oh, I can't get this and I can't get that, that's what you're going to get back. If you're worrying about certain things and it just like you're fixed on something, I sort of feel like with it for you, whether it's be finances or love or whatever it is, you're only going to get more of that in return. So try and imagine that your life as in you already have all the things that you want, and that will bring them in. It's that law of attraction. It's very much a great time of the year. We're coming into a new moon, we're coming up soon into it. So think about what you want in your life and put that out into the universe so that you can get it coming in to start the year. That would be an amazing way to start. So I hope you've enjoyed that one, Pisces. So now we're going to go on to the sign of Aries. So Spirit, what message do we have for Aries to start 2024? Let's go. So Aries, for you, we have the 5 of Ariel. And it's got you, I can't read, sorry. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. Yeah, the 5 of Ariel, which is the 5 of Pentacles, is usually that really financial feeling of lack, feeling like you've been left out in the cold, and that's not necessarily financially, like feeling insecure. This is very much about you you're not having to do this alone. There is help around you. But knowing that when you're putting all those negative thoughts and feelings out into the universe, once, as we just spoke about the previous star sign, that you're only going to get that back in return. So if you keep saying, oh, I don't have enough money, I can't do this, I can't do that, that's all you're going to get back. So I want you to flip that on its head, have a new change of mindset. You've got these coins like around the outside of her. So they're there to be had. And it can be financial, but also there's that sense of security and feeling stable, because I'm really getting drawn to actually the 4 main ones, which for me 4 is about that stability in that form. So just, try to get rid of that feeling of lack and just really look at what you do have, but also importantly to just go through moving forward in acting like you already have. Like, think about, say you wanted $1 million, act like you've already got that $1 million in your bank account and what that actually feels like for you and what you're going to do with it. Put it in that positive thoughts and mindsets to allow it to actually come in, and know that you are worthy of having that, because that's half the blockage here, is you need to believe that you deserve it as well. Okay, so I've drawn you a romance angel card. So you've got heart-to-heart conversations, Aries. So it says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So this is really about speaking your truth, being authentic to yourself, but speaking truthful to others in a very loving, compassionate way. You can be a little bit on the harsh side, and you don't have that patience sometimes. So they're really asking you to tone it down a bit. Because you see, like with this person here, like they're not listening to, and it's like, I feel like for some of you, just like you feel like you're someone's falling on deaf ears with you. So I feel like for some of them, they're sort of shutting down the way that you're coming at them. They're actually, their mechanism is to shut down. So just speaking a bit more in a loving, compassionate way, and just maybe just tone it down with that abrupt harshness, if that's what you've been doing with them. And I feel like then they'll be more open to listening to you. It's just for some of them, it's like that. So it's a coping mechanism for them, and that's just something that's come from their past and something they do have to work on. But just if you want to get the word through, you're just going to have to take it from a different approach, because the way you've been currently doing it is not working for you. Now, your crystal affirmation to start 2024 is red garnet. How beautiful is that? I release all judgment and anger I feel towards myself and deeply love and accept myself. Yeah, this is very much also connecting to that previous card with the angels, romance angels. A lot of time when we sit and we judge onto others, that is usually something that's a lack within ourselves. So yeah, really have a look at the way that you speak to yourself, the way that you think of yourself, and really call yourself out those times when you find like you're like judging someone, you're nitpicking on them, you're sort of saying, oh, I wouldn't wear this and I wouldn't do that. That's something that's coming from within you. So it's time for you to have a look at that. So in order to do that, then you won't do it out and project out onto others as well. So I hope that's helped you, Aries. Now we're going to go on to the sign of Taurus. I look forward to this one because Taurus is my star sign as well. So let's see what us Taurians have got coming to start 2024. We have received the Two of Michael. It will still be better if you just make a decision. Over-analyzing a problem and find a compromise. How Taurian is this? We are overthinkers, and sometimes we get up in our heads way, way too much. We try to project too far into the future without the understanding that the universe has some things at play as well. But for some of you, there is a decision coming up. It could be a decision on a job, a decision on a relationship. I mean, for some of you, I'm hearing there's a bad decision trying to be made on a holiday coming up. But it's like, don't overthink it. Go into the heart space, get out of this head, get into the heart space. And what is your heart telling you at this point in time? Do you need to talk it out with somebody to sort of work through what, decision you're going to go? Communication, I sort of feel like would be very helpful here, but I just feel like you're at an impasse depending on what situation it is coming to you. But just get out of that head and just go intuitively decide what decision you need to do and what way you want to move forward. I understand, I'm the Taurian, so I know all about that overthinking, and we can get a little bit stuck in the paddock, so to speak. So just need to let that go a little bit. Now for their romance one, we've got you deserve love. You are lovable. Now, for some of you, and probably the majority that I'm feeling that this is really about self-love. Like knowing that you are deserving of receiving love, especially from yourself. Like I just feel for some of you, just sit there in front of the mirror and you're pulling yourself to pieces. You're finding all the faults in yourself. They're faults that some people around you don't even see. We can tend to overanalyze, once again, that's up in the head, and really see things that aren't there. So start concentrating, and just, it's going to take baby steps, but start concentrating on the good things about yourself. You know, your personality traits. You might have beautiful thick hair. You might have beautiful, beautiful bright eyes. Just whatever it is, just start a focus point and then build on it from there. Start creating a great relationship with yourself, because you can't really go out having a relationship with another person successfully if you don't believe you deserve it and you don't believe that you're good enough for somebody else. When you have that thought going, you going out into the dating world, then all you're going to do is attract people that don't think much of you either. And I do speak from experience from that. So learning to change that mindset, that you have, what expectations you want in having somebody coming in, you're going to have to lead the charge on that by starting within your own self. Okay, so our crystal affirmation for Taurus, start 2024, we have received citrine. Beautiful. Financial abundance flows towards me. Yes, Taurians are very much that money-driven, very much about beautiful things around them. They love luxuries of life. I always say, a beer, I've got a champagne love with a beer budget. But yeah, citrine, very much about, also the yellow is about in the solar plexus, is just below your heart there. Having that confidence that everything is going to work out, that your finances will flow abundantly. But it's, once again, it's that mindset, getting out of the head, working from that intuitive space, and imagining within yourself what that abundance, you want that abundance to look like. Do you want abundance in money? Do you want abundance of good health? Do you want abundance in love? Whatever it is for you that you're looking towards, it could be for everything. That doesn't matter. But be confident in knowing that you can receive it. But once again, getting into the heart space and accepting that you deserve it. That is the key to this one. And I feel like that's really relevant for everybody that's here today. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that, Taurus. I'm going to take some of that on board myself. So now we are going to go into the star sign of Gemini. So what spirit do we have for Gemini to start 2024? Gemini, you have the 7 of Ariel, which is the 7 of Pentacles. You have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for the next endeavor. So for some of you, this is a patience game at the moment. You have done a lot of work, but as you can see around the ground there's a lot of flowers and they're all blooming. They might be just still on the ground there, but they are ready to bloom and they're going to flourish. So really just I sort of feel like you just need to keep chipping away, because for some of you, I feel like you're starting to lose interest, thinking this is never going to happen. But just know that it actually is going to happen. It's all there to be had. And for some of you, you're seeing that the fruits of your labor now. So they're now, for some of you, indicating that you can start something else as well. You can multitask. I feel like with the Gemini, you've got the two for one, I always say, person, that getting that healthy balance between your two sides, but also knowing that you can multitask. While you've got one that's starting to grow, you can actually expand and add another component into your life in whatever area that is relevant to. So we'll just get you a romance angel tarot card. And you have received reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So for some of you, if you have been separated from somebody, for some of you actually feel like it's somebody that you met in the past, but the timing wasn't right, and you're actually now coming back together now. But this time round, you've both learned a lot more about yourself and about what you want in your life, and Spirit's now giving you, I'm hearing the second chance draw with this person. For some of you, it's an internal reconciliation. As I said, having that healthy relationship within yourself is going to allow you to have healthy relationships around you. And that's including if you are already with somebody. That helps you become a better version of yourself. And that's you leading by example as well. So yeah, it's very, very exciting times. You see on the top of the card here, there's the lights coming through. Feels like for me it's been storm clouds, but they are clearing it and everything's going to start being a bit more lighter and brighter is what I'm hearing with that one. And Gemini, what crystal affirmation have we got for you for start 2024? You have received strawberry quartz. I live joyfully in each moment. My heart is open to receive love. How beautiful is that? And that's a little pinky, rosy pink sort of color for the heart space. But this is very much about you finding the joy in life, because that helps elevate you up. And also in that, I feel like for some of you, if you've been feeling down and out, people aren't going to be drawn to your energy. But if you lift your energies up and feel more positive about life, this is the reward that you are going to get in return. That's opening that heart space up, allowing you to receive love, allowing you to receive money. They go hand in hand. So if you want both of those items, you're going to have to open your heart space up and be ready to receive and absolutely embrace that. So that's you, Gemini, for the start of 2024. I hope that's been helpful. So now we are going to go on to the sign of Cancer. Okay, Cancer, what message do we have for you? You have the Star card. Beautiful. So you've got a dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. Now, this one, the 17 becomes an 8. This is very much about a time of manifestating for you. Your stars are aligned. So this is the go-ahead to get in and get done what you want done. Know that you are the shining star. You everything's aligning. You've got it's emotional balance. You've got these two water jugs at the same level. You are emotionally balanced and you're ready to take on the world. The universe has given you the green light, thumbs up, and it's time to get out there and do what you want done. Is what I really strongly feel like that for you. And your romance angel tarot, Cancer. You have received true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So for some of you, you are about to receive the love of your life, your soulmate, your one and only. For some of you, I'm feeling like there's this point of life where you finally giving yourself a lot more self-love. It's becoming a way of life. You've been practicing it, and now you're doing it without even a thought. Congratulations for doing that. That's just excellent that you're doing that, because by doing that, this is going to bring in this beautiful true love for you. For some of you, you're going to, if you're in a relationship, this is indicating about that understanding what true love is about. It is about giving and receiving. It is about give and take. It's about understanding, being supportive of each other. It's very much for some of you, will be that elevation in your current relationship. For some of you, it is a new relationship coming in or a new connection that is very soulful, is what I'm feeling with that. And your crystal affirmation is Ruby. I am protected against any toxic or negative energy that comes my way. Yes, you are. This very much that red is being grounded, because sometimes we can have people coming at you. It can be very ungrounding. But if you've got like this moon here, it's surrounding. That's like, say that's you. This is the moon. It's a protection from spirit surrounding you. But this is also about you protecting any toxic or negative energies towards yourself, grounding yourself and taking a really good look at the way that you are communicating with yourself. Because if you're doing that with you, it's no wonder that somebody else is doing it towards you as well, because your energy is allowing that to happen. So I hope that has helped. And now we are going to go on to the sign of Virgo. So Virgo, what do we have for you? You have the 8 of Raphael, which is the 8 of Cups. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you and on a spiritual quest. This is very much about walking away from what doesn't serve you. This can be internal work, or this can be external work. If something is toxic, if something is making you feel down, if you're feeling drained, this is your body talking to you and letting you know that this is not for you. So if you've got a relationship that's not feeling right, if you're not being respected, if they're not being faithful, if they're not being loving in the way that you deserve, then it's time to have a good look at it and make the decision. What do you want to do about it? For some of you, you're going to find this year as you're elevating, some people will not elevate at the same level. Some people will have an issue with it. You might find you've got toxic people in the workplace, or you've got toxic friendships. It's time to cut the ties with them. If they can't support you in your betterment and they're finding it a challenge, that is something within themselves. That is not something with you. Don't allow anyone to pull your energies down. This is a time to be stepping into your power, not in an egotistical way, but knowing what you want and making sure that your life is aligning to that. Okay, so your romance card is let your friends help you. Ask and accept for support from others. For some of you, it is you're going to meet somebody through a friendship. Somebody you already know, you might go to somebody's wedding or engagement or their birthday party, something, and there's somebody there that you are going to meet that is going to be your soulmate. For some of you, this is just asking in general, if you're struggling at the moment, to actually ask for people to help you. Know that you are never alone. There's always somebody out there that can help you. If it is not through a family or friendship support group, there are organizations out there that can help you. So just know that it's okay to ask for help, and don't be fearful of asking help. It's not weak, and it's not, anything negative if you're asking for help. In fact, it's a very brave thing to do. So if you need help, ask for it. You can't receive if you don't ask. And your crystal card for today is, you've got the Chalcedonia. I hope I'm saying that right. Every decision I make is in the best interest of my own mental and physical health. This is very much aligning to that previous angel card about if you need help in any aspects of your life, speak up and ask for it. The blue is very much about communication. And just as I said before, you're a brave soul to stand up and ask for help and acknowledge that you need help. It's very easy to try and hide behind a facade that is not you. That is imposter syndrome on yourself. Speak up. If you need help, ask for it. It's for your best and highest good to ask for help when you need it. It's okay to ask for it. Okay, so we're going to go on to the sign of Libra. Libra, what have we got for you? Libra, you have received the King of Ariel, which is the King of Pentacles. That's beautiful. Your plans are working out very well now. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. With this one, the King of Pentacles is very much someone who is financially abundant, not necessarily finances, but in all areas of their life. They feel secure. They know who they are within themselves, like they are secure within themselves, but they're also secure in their external environment. And knowing that spirit has got your back. Ariel's there. She is the angel of finance and abundance. So call upon her to help guide you if you're needing some bit of advice. But this King of Ariel, the King of Pentacles, is somebody who is very stable. They are very, very successful in what they do. They know what they want and they go after it. That's a beautiful one for you. And for the romance angels message, you have received love yourself first. This is for everybody. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. It does. Somebody that is self-empowered is not only very strengthening to you and your soul, I'm feeling with it, but others will see that aspect in you and they respect you for that. But also I'm getting with this one is that there'll be others that learn from you, showing the way with that. So these acts that you're doing to help self-empower yourself, giving yourself here self-respect, practicing self-care, and showing yourself by doing that self-love, that others are learning that from you as well. And you're actually helping not only yourself, but you're helping other people around you that know you. And knowing that that is going to attract more people in, because you will walk with confidence, you will walk knowing what you want, you walk the talk is what I'm hearing with that one. And those sorts of people that are aligning to you will be following close behind is what I'm hearing with that one. So we get to a crystal affirmation for today. And you have received carnelian. So you have abundance flows towards me with ease. I trust myself and my power. So there is that financial security there. The carnelian is also about being, it's a very great crystal for being creative. So for some of you, I'm feeling like a creative endeavor could actually lead to abundance, not only financial, but it can just also from an abundance feeling fulfilled within yourself by being creative. It really, being creative is a great way to lift your energies and put you into that higher, or it gives you a closer connection to your higher self. It betters the relationship of your higher self. So what sorts of creative endeavors can you take on? Or if you have been doing it, a thumbs up, but what can you take on to help elevate you and bring that more of that abundance into your life? That's a beautiful one. I love that one for you. So I hope you've enjoyed that, Libra. So now we are going on to Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? We had a card flip out, the World card. Stepping into a new cycle, a very happy ending, coming full circle, and spiritual growth and enlightenment. I love this. You've got Archangel Michael there, who's all about protection. He's about courage. So that's what I really feel with this one, is he's very much about take the courage in moving forward to this new cycle that you're going into. For some of you, it is unexpected, but know that you're getting this because you're deserving of it. You've done the work that you've needed to do over 2023, and this is now your time to step into something that is absolutely aligning to you. The world is literally, I'm hearing, is your oyster. What do you want? This is somebody that has done the work, has empowered themselves, knows what they want. Now you've just got to say what you want and it's yours. It's all good. It's coming your way. I love that for you. And your romance angel card. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by the religious upbringing and spiritual path. This one, I'm not necessarily getting it from a spiritual perspective. I'm getting this is more about past family lineage is what I'm hearing, and ancestral lineage. And it doesn't need to go back far, but that influences who you are now. I've had quite a number of conversations this year with friends about how our past ways of how we were brought up, and it was just that was the way it was back then. It was like you sit at the table and you eat everything on your plate until it is gone. There are starving children in the world, or you get a job and you've got to stay in that same job until it's retirement, and then you can retire and do what you want. Life is not about that at all. That is a preconceived conditioning that we've been given as children, and we've brought it into this time. This is a time to break that. This is a time to, she's got this crown above her head. What do you want your life to look like? What was your past does not define who you are now. You've done a lot of work on yourself, or if you need to do some more, go for it, do it, because you've got this golden crown waiting. You're there ready to be crowned because you have worked through what is aligning to you and what is purely somebody else's thoughts and ideas that have been imposed on you as a child. that you've brought forward, but realizing now they don't align to you, and that was just something that was a precondition, something in the past. It's just something everybody did. We're not one size fits all. We're all individual, and so we need to do things that align to us. I love that one for you. And your crystal card for start of 2024 is Ruby, another Ruby. So I'm protected against any toxic or negative energy that comes my way. This I'm feeling this too with family, especially too if you are looking to realign yourself with values that are more suitable to you, where family has certain ideas that how things should be done. That's just saying you're protected against all of that. Keep yourself grounded when you're being faced with these challenges, but knowing that you know what aligns, your soul knows what aligns best to you, and to stand by that. Be lovingly compassionate towards those that are not agreeants to that one. Forgive those have done things that are not been to your best interest and may have been, of course, harm of some thought. Not forgiving them is, forgiving them is not about the act in which they did towards you. This is about forgiving them in order to release yourself from those negative energies and those ties, those bonds that are still hanging on, because those things are like anchors and they hold you down and hold you back. So it's time to cut those ties and to move on. Forgive and forget is what I'm hearing with that one for you. So I hope that has helped, Scorpio. And we're going on finally to Sagittarius. So what do we have for Sagittarius? Start 2024. It's come jumping out. And you have the Page of Ariel. This is the Page of Pentacles. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. There's lots of books here. So for some of you might be looking at starting the new year with extra studies. This might help with the job that you're currently in, or you might be looking to actually go into a totally different field. And this is saying go for it. For some of you, I'm being drawn to the ceiling. There's a lot of artwork out there, like the Michelangelo. So for some of you, I feel like it's a creative endeavor, like as in an artistic one. Go for it. It's not necessarily have to have your face in books, but it's whatever. If you love to paint, if you love to draw, if you love to do gardening or whatever it is, go for it. If you want to sort of learn a lot more about something, you might want to learn more about certain plants or stuff, just go and do it. This is an excellent time to do it. Start the year fresh. And I feel like, it's the freshening and the broadening of the mind for you. So it's go for it, go for it, go for it. It's what I keep hearing with that one. And for your romance angel tarot, you are receiving Sagittarius. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So this one, I'm very much getting, for some of you, it is a love's coming. I feel like for some of you, it's actually a past loved one that's actually working on your love life at the moment. They're bringing someone forward that is more aligned to your soul, because they're seeing it from a different, a higher perspective. And I feel like for some of you, it might be somebody that you would least normally be gravitated towards, because sometimes we can be gravitating towards certain types. I feel like this person's going to be way different to anybody you've ever met before. But because your past loved ones live in a different realm and they see things differently, they don't have that human muggles element involved, they're going to bring somebody in that is spiritually more aligned to you. And for some of you, I really feel like this is about self-love. This is about you spiritually embracing yourself is what I'm hearing with that one. And I don't mean necessarily like you're going out and you're going to get some, oracle cards and things like this. This is just knowing your worth, knowing that you are enough, that you are lovable, you are beautiful, you are amazing, you are a unique, one-of-a-kind spirit. You're basically a designer spirit, baby. So just really embracing that. And your past loved ones are, and your spirit guides, I'm hearing as well, are in the wings, literally, like we see here, the wings, trying to support and encourage you to believing. As you see, the belief up here, right, sitting right about the card. Believe that you are worthy of everything that is good to be had in this 2024 period and beyond, is what I'm hearing. And your crystal card for the start of this year, it flipped straight out. It wanted to come out strongly. You've got Sugilite. I am deeply engaged, mindful, and focused on the present moment. Yes, focus on the present moment. Focus on yourself. This is purple for me, is very much about that spiritual alignment. It really follows on from that previous card about aligning to yourself and doing the work needed. Being mindful how you think about yourself, how you speak to yourself, that allows you to spiritually ascend, because you're creating a stronger bond and a relationship within yourself. So that's a beautiful card for you. But yeah, spend more time in the moment. Just recognize the beauty that is around you. Hi, Leos. Now, Leos, this is your reading to start 2024. So for you, the card actually literally just dropped on the ground. I'll quickly grab it. You're coming out of the gates hard and fast. So you've no surprise. You've got the Six of Gabriel. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to a next project. Awards, scholarships, and promotions. Yeah, the Six of Gabriel's the Six of Wands. It's very much about that. It's a victory card. So all the work that you've put in for 2023 is like I'm hearing actually like take a bow, because you've done an amazing job, and you can ride that white horse to victory. Spirit's got your back on that, and just really they're literally just giving you a great round of applause for all the work that you've done, and know that you've done everything you need to do. The wands with Gabriel are very much about passion. So, you know, in true Leo style, things are done with great passion, and they are the king of the jungle. So what a great start for you for 2024, Leo. Now, your angel card is trust. This situation calls for you to have faith. So for some of you, this is about a relationship. You may be questioning it. You might have just met somebody and just not quite sure. It could be somebody that's really different to what you're normally used to. So it is leading you to question what's going on. But they're just saying that the universe, like this little cherub here, like they've brought this person in for a purpose. This person is here to teach you things about yourself, as you are with them. And it is a destined connection to be made. For some of you, I'm getting this is about just really trusting in yourself, in decisions that you're making. Draw on your intuition. Come from the heart space, not the head space. For some of you, I feel like you are overthinking, overanalyzing things, and getting up in your head way too much. And this is asking for you to just go within, like just trust what your intuition is giving you is your truth and is the best way to be led forward. So that's really beautiful for you. And your crystal affirmation to start 2024, you have received malachite. I love this one. Malachite is the crystal of strength. Everything I put out into the universe, I receive back 3 times. So this is, once again, just leading on from the cards you've got there with that victory card, that all that hard work and all the effort that you've actually been putting in over the course of the last year and beyond is now paying off. And that's why you are able now to do the victory dance, is what I'm hearing with it. So be proud of what you have done. If there's anything that still needs to be looked at, just keep working and have the strength to get through it. You've got everything you need inside you to get through anything that has placed as a challenge or an obstacle on your path, because all that stuff that you've learned from the past, that's become your life's toolbox. So you can draw on those tools in moving forward to make the right informed choices and decisions that best align for you. So that's amazing. I hope you enjoy that, Leo. Thank you very much for everyone for joining me today. I hope you have an amazing 2024 filled with love, laughter, wonderful experiences, great health, total success. I will be connecting with you over 2024. I hope you enjoy the ride along with me, and we can align ourselves to our true north. Take care. I send you so much love. Bye. Mwah.